Them can't stand with vendetta. The struggle only make you better. Them right we off like a letter, but we still a trendsetter. The pain of the fight, all the hate, all the lies done me in a somebody who me love. Push me another time, make a sing another rap.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is another review of a couple drugstore products that I've purchased recently that I wanted to share with you guys. Now, this is not really a tutorial, this is like a demonstration. So the beginning of the video, I'm gonna apply my makeup just to give you guys an idea of how I use the products. Then at the end of the video, you will get me telling you how I feel about the products and why I love these products. So yeah, I'm not gonna keep rambling, just continue watching the demonstration portion just to have an idea, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna give you guys my full review on how I really feel about these products. So yeah, thank you guys for watching and big up on yourself. coming to you guys today with another review on drugstore products that I got recently. You might hear an echo because I'm filming in the bathroom. That's where the lighting is, and yeah, it's more convenient for me and my makeup stuff. These are both products that I found in the drugstore that I really do like, and I wanted to share this with you guys. No, I'm not a professional makeup artist. I am not a YouTube guru where makeup is concerned, and this is not really a tutorial. This is me as a regular girl demonstrating to you guys products that I use on a daily basis and how I feel about them. These are drugstore products that I think a lot of us have been sleeping on. Well, I don't know about anybody else because everybody is hip and trendy except me, okay? I'm very old school. I tend to stick to the evil what me know. So when I say stick to the evil what I know, I mean I like to stay in my lane with like makeup products. I don't like to switch it up a lot. Whatever worked for me, I tend to stick with it. Now, the first thing I'm going to speak about is this foundation here. It is the Fit Me Maybelline foundation. Now guys, let me tell you about this foundation. The first time I got exposed to this foundation was a few years back. I think it was 2014, if not 2014, 2015. Not through anybody. I was just browsing around one day in the drugstore and I saw it and I picked it up. Now what I did, I picked up the matte one, and I think it's in the shade 332, and the first time I used it I was like, what the fuck is this? Because it was just so drying on my skin and I hated it. So I was like, you know what, I threw it down. I wasn't messing with it for a really long time, until I even made a video saying that I thumbs it down. I hated it until like I think a week ago, well, not a week ago, I think a month ago is when I decided that, you know what, I have a lot of makeup products because I spend a lot of money on makeup. So I was like, so I'm gonna try and use all of my products before I buy anything. So I draw for the foundation, not this one, the one in 332, the matte one. I realized that I really liked it because after a long day it was just still popping, like my makeup was still popping. I wasn't oily, I wasn't like cracking, my makeup wasn't moving, everything was in place, okay? So it was like, listen, I really fuck with this foundation. So, you know, I started to talk to a friend of mine about it. She's Russian, she's into makeup too, and you know, I was like, listen, when you buy makeup products, you or any other product, you can't use it the first time and decide that you don't like it, okay? You're gonna have to constantly use it, or maybe use something else and then go back to it, because that happened to me all the time with makeup. I buy stuff and I'm like, I don't like it, and then I go back and I try it and then I really fuck with it. So that's what happened with me on this foundation. So I was wearing the matte one and I really liked it, but I was like in the drugstore the other day and I decided to pick up this one, which is the Fit Me. It's in the dewy texture, okay? So this says Fit Me foundation, normal to dry skin, and it was $8.29 guys, $8.29, okay? Maybe some little tax on it, but it still don't reach $10. So I picked up this one and I got it in the shade 330. Honey, you already see what's up already because I'm wearing it right now, and I also demonstrated in this video how I use it. Now the thing is this, normally when I use like matte foundation, I moisturize before I use matte foundations, because anything matte can get really stiff after a while, and I don't like that stiff feeling. So when you're using dewy foundations, powder is gonna be your best friend, because once you start sweating and the oil comes up, you are going to want to powder your face because the makeup will move. That's the only thing I find with this. Like after a few hours, my makeup is moving, right? Because I get sweat here. And I've always said this, I like dewy foundations. I'm not a matte foundation person. I've used matte foundations in Mary Kay and in MAC. I like those too, but I don't really you know, like if you have a matte foundation and a dewy foundation, I'm not gonna go for the matte, I'm gonna go for the dewy. Not necessarily because I have dry skin or a certain skin type. I'm a combination skin, by the way, but I just like the glowy look when it comes on to makeup. I don't like to look dry, okay? Makeup is supposed to look like skin, and to me, when you use like matte foundation, you look dry. I prefer dewy foundations. I'm really excited about this foundation, guys. I really love it. The other thing I noticed with this foundation, it doesn't get darker. You know, like some foundations that you buy in the drugstore, they oxidizes. This one, it doesn't do that. It stays the same color on my skin, and I'm telling you, it just makes me look glowy. It makes me look pretty, you know, and I love it. MAC is gonna always be my favorite foundation. Sorry, I'm just spitting out on the face. MAC is gonna always be my favorite foundation, but this is the closest thing in the drugstore, because I've tried a lot of drugstore foundations, and this is the closest thing to my MAC foundation that I really like. This is the closest one that I've gotten to MAC, so I'm really excited about this. So don't sleep on this foundation, guys. It's really bomb. You know, the video that I made before, a lot of people said don't try the matte one, try the dewy one, and you guys, you know what you were talking about, because I did try the dewy one and I really love it. So I give this a thumb up. And how much I would rate it out of 10? I would probably give it like a 7.5, just for the simple fact that after a while I start sweating and the foundation is moving. But if you have a powder, that's your best friend, okay? Very good foundation, so I really love it, and it's a repurchase for me. So I'm just putting you guys on if you can't afford like the expensive makeup, you know. So yeah, the other one that I wanted to talk about, because you guys know I'm always on the search for a good under eye powder. So I was browsing through the aisle and I've seen a lot of YouTubers, specifically Alia J. She always uses this powder and she says she loves it, right? So I was just browsing through and I pick up like, I think a Maybelline loose powder, and then I was walking past and I saw this, the Airspun powder. No, I thought this was like a body powder and everyone is using it for the under eye, because the way of how it looks like body powder, like, to be honest. Anyways, I pick it up and when I reach home I look at it and I realize that it is a loose powder. This is $5, you guys. $5. I have never gotten so much powder before in a freaking loose powder that I buy with a drugstore high-end, none of that shit. This is $5 and you get a whole heap of product in it. Like, look at this, it's a whole heap of product. I also demonstrated to you guys how I use this. This is a very good powder. Me no care what nobody wants to say. This is a very good powder. It seeps into your skin. The powder is very fine. Your skin sucks it in. Yeah, it doesn't give you a flashback. It doesn't. Maybe if you bake with it, I think people who bake get flashback. That's my theory. It says it's the Airspun loose powder, and it smells like old people. I have to warn you, it do smell like old people. It has a scent that I don't really like. Well, overall it's not bad, so you can endure it. It says it's featuring an exclusive microspun formula where loose powder particles are spun and swirled until they reach a cloud-like softness. This ultra smooth powder hides tiny lines, wrinkles and blemishes and gives a new softness to your skin. Used to set makeup or as foundation. Long-lasting, dermatologically tested. So I would use it as a foundation, but I recommend it to use under the under eye. You guys are sleeping on this. I don't care what nobody wants to say. First of all, value for your money. That's number one. Second of all, it really is very fine. It's very soft, like I said, and I'm wearing it right now. And like I said, you will see how I demonstrate how I use it in this video, but I like this. It's $5, like I said, value for your money. You get a lot of products and you can't go wrong. So out of 10, I would give this a 7. A 7, yeah. I would give this a 7. So yeah, it's definitely a good product to have. Also, I've been using this powder. I found this in a beauty supply store. This is the LA Girl Pro Face, you know, high definition matte press powder. So this and this bomb.com together. So yeah, I really like this. I've been using it. As you guys can see, I'm almost out, and this is in the color chestnut. I don't remember how much I got this for, but I think it's under $10. So this is very good too. So I like that. And yeah, that's about it. I already know the other products that I use. I think if you've been following me, you know I use the Black Radiance palette. I swear by this. I like it. I like this. there's nothing else I can say about this. This is like, I think this is like 6, I don't remember, because I've had mine for a long time, see? And the only reason why this finished is because it broke. So yeah, you want a good contour palette? I swear by this. Okay, so yeah, that's basically it, you guys. And I'm just wearing some chapstick. So I think that will wrap up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing, and please, you guys, if you like this video, please to thumbs it up. Please to leave your comments down below of your favorite drugstore foundation. I might want to try it out, and your favorite under eye powder. Any makeup products that you're feeling or you're loving right now, comment down below, because I like to hear from you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna go edit. It's Saturday. I'm gonna go edit this, and I have a vlog that I want to edit. So yeah, until next time, it is your girl Chinchilla, and I am out.